Hey guys, it's Kim. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a book review over Adam Silvera's new book, History Is All You Left Me. So before I read the book, I had the synopsis wrong. I thought it was about a boy whose boyfriend dies and then he connects with that young boy's ex-boyfriend, but it's actually wrong. It's about a boy whose ex-boyfriend dies and then through the grieving process and everything connects with the ex-boyfriend's current boyfriend that he had. So that's what this book is about. Obviously, this book is about grief, somebody in the grieving process. And what's neat about the book is that Silvera tells the story, it flips back and forth between the past tense and the present tense. So you see in the present tense how he's feeling and grieving about the death of this important person in his life. And then in the past tense, you see how he, met this kid and how the relationship started and all that stuff. So it was pretty neat to see both aspects of that in this book. I think that was really cool of him to write the book that way. I also think he did a really, really good job with the representation of how different people would feel about the death of a person, like the family and then the friends and then the boyfriend and then the main character, Griffin, and Griffin's parents, how Griffin's parents would feel like seeing him grieve, going through this process. I think he did a really good job just representing all that. Before I started reading it, I was looking all over social media and all I kept seeing was people crying over this book, obviously because it's a sad book. And I was wondering, am I gonna cry? Because I am not a big crier, I don't really cry. But there was one scene towards the beginning, I don't think it was past 50 pages, that I did tear up. Like I didn't cry, but I did tear up. So, props to Silvera for making me tear up, because that was a sad part. And if you want to know exactly what page number that was on, it's on my Goodreads update. I think it was very interesting of him to have the ex-boyfriend and the current boyfriend connect and see them grieving together. I thought that was really neat, and it's so funny because there's such mixed feelings there because you see Griffin in the present tense, but then you also do in the past tense, so there's so many mixed feelings there. I think he does a really good job representing how a person would feel in different stages of their life. Silvera just does a good job making characters realistic. I like that because you don't want a character that's not realistic. You don't want a character that's not reacting realistically. And there's some things that they do in the book where you're like, why did you do that? But at the same time, we as humans, we're not perfect. So when you're reading and then the character's not perfect, I think it's realistic. You feel all the emotions in this book. Sometimes you're angry and other times you're sad and you're happy. And there's some scenes in here that are just so, so sweet. I just couldn't. I was like, oh my god. Be still my beating heart. It was so good. It really was. I read his first book, More Happy Than Not, and that book was just so sad and so tragic. So I kind of was expecting that of this book, but it's not like that. I mean, it is sad and it is tragic because there's a death, but the ending is optimistic. For More Happy Than Not, I think I gave it 4 stars, but for this one, this is a 5-star read in my opinion. Even though it was a sad book, I loved it. Yeah, he did a really good job with this book, with the characters and their actions and just the plot twists and everything. So I did give it 5 stars on Goodreads. If I went lower, maybe 4.5 stars, 4 stars and 3/4. I don't know. I'm really happy with 5 stars for this book because I just loved this book and I would definitely recommend it. I don't know that everyone would like it just because it's a sad book, and I don't normally like sad books. Actually, I don't normally like sad books, but I did like this one because it was optimistic at the end. So in the comment section down below, if you would like, let me know if you guys like tearjerkers and what your favorite ones are if you do. Anyways, that is all I have for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.